Hello and welcome back to episode 30 of The Sinking City. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So let's read some more stuff, shall we? Oh, I thought there was another stuff. Oh, there is. Okay. Mr. Drunnen, your proposal proved too tempting to resist. I will tell the police whatever you need, though in return I will require some assistance on my election campaign. Sincerely, Milton Pierce. What a dirtbag. Hey, there's blood under that statue. What's up with that? A map and accompanying piece of paper with written coordinates. On reviving the long dead. Steps to return spirits of the long dead ones to corporeal life. Essential salts. Copy the formula from the Borellus Grimoire. Per Adonai invocation. Should be recited for several hours. Search for exact wording through the works of Peter de Pono. Dies Mias Jeshet invocation. Maybe the great invocation of Agrippa. Ye Nash Yog Sothoth invocation. Written in a different handwriting. Ye Nash Yog Sothoth. He Egeb Throdak. Ulgeb? Whatever. Combine together and present to Hill crossed out. Just give him the books and hints. Let him find everything on his own. Okay.
What the hell? Everything I've faced since coming to this city is on this map.
Yeah. I mean, these people are responsible for at least some of them. Some of them things that happened to you. What else have we got to find in here? The
door won't budge.
Those are some real big skulls. Look at the size of that skull compared to Billy's head. And look at the almost Christ-like pose he landed in. Is that it? That can't be it. Who's waiting for me downstairs, eh? Where's the girl and the kid? Well, they're not in the coffin, I hope. Yeah, but where are they, though? Yeah, we got more work to do in there. You know, it's too bad old Johannes is dead, because I would like to have a word with him. Did that guy move? I think that guy might have moved. What is ABP supposed to be? Everybody knows the Thompson submachine gun takes 45 ACP, as in automatic Colt pistol. Oh. Thanks. So I bet that opens this one. Yes, it does. You're not the wife.
Oh, thank you, mister. I thought they'd kill us. I don't know how we can ever repay you. Who are you? You look...
I'm a private eye. And your father's worried about you two.
Father? Is he okay? Did you see him?
He's fine, but this isn't over yet. Do you have somewhere you could hide out for a while?
Yeah, sure. We'll stay at Aunt Peg's. What's going on?
Your father and I have a matter we need to deal with together. He'll explain everything when he can.
Okay. Please, mister. Take care of him. He's a good man.
I'll try. I've got to go.
Well, there she is. And then? Yeah, that's what we like to see.
Have you come to save us?
Yeah, you're saved and stuff. Okay. So now we gotta go and turn that quote-unquote good man in and see if we can get our name all cleared up. Don't need that marker anymore. Do need to get to a phone booth, which is, yes, this way. Yeah, I'm very interested in the fact that there was all that King in Yellow symbology there. Considering that that's the guy that arranged to have Johannes killed, and that I'm pretty convinced that Johannes was at least running the gang, the Yellow Kings. But I keep saying it, also possibly the King in Yellow himself. But then, I guess it wouldn't be a very good Lovecraft story if that stuff was immediately straightforward and obvious. Perhaps they're both the King in Yellow. Perhaps they were both working for the King in Yellow. Am I going back to Glen? I think I'm going back to Glen, right? Yeah. Yes, we all know that we found Johannes dead. Got some serious bum fights going on. I wonder if I could get involved. But considering that I'm already being investigated for a murder, I don't think it's a good time for me to start swinging my shovel at vagrants beating each other up in the street. Even though the aggressor did have a bit of a fishy look to him.
Your family is safe now.
Yes, thank you so much. My sister-in-law just called to say Evelyn and Michael got there safely. I owe you everything. What happens now? Should I turn myself in?
First things first. You need to write a confession. It's your word against the witness.
Okay, I'll take it over to the police station immediately.
No, just give it to me. And the murder weapon. You still have it, right?
Yes, sir. Here's everything.
Good man. I'll go clear things up. I suggest you make the most of your time before the coppers come knocking. I'll get going.
Pierce's basement. What's going on in the Mind Palace now? The gun? Yeah. Yep. That's what it is. Okay. And back to the clues, please. And the thing is that both of these are true, right? He did kill a man, and he probably should face the consequences. But he was forced to commit a crime against his will. Let's see where that takes us. What if I put it on Milton? Wouldn't that be a fun little twist? Yeah, frame Milton Pierce. I'm kind of into that. Let's see what else we got here. And then we got that. So I'm thinking that what's missing here? Oh, we still have some evidence that we haven't collected here. And for some reason it said something about the basement, so... Really? Man, those wild beasts are persistent. I should probably heal up, huh? Look at how full that wheel has gotten since we started. Down to the basement. Too far. I'm being flanked. I'm not being flanked. I've got projectiles too. Oh, I was being flanked. Is there more? There's more. Why are there all these guys down here?
Now that sends shivers down the spine.
Did I seriously not look at that already? What are we missing? I think we need it in order to complete the pegboard in the Mind Palace, so I don't really want to walk away from it this time. There's got to be a something down here. Can't take that. Did he drag himself over here after he was mauled? I wonder why. I don't know what it is. And you know what that means? It means it's time to pause. Back in a few. Okay, so I found it. There was a letter in the bucket here, and it was not that important. Evelyn's mother did not approve of Glenn and was being nasty. It didn't add anything to the Mind Palace, so we haven't unlocked the other conclusion, but I don't really care. We're going to frame Milton because he deserves it. And that means we need to go back to his place, wherever the hell that was. Agatha Pierce. There we go. Milton Pierce. Oh, that was the thing that got added. It wasn't Glenn's basement. It was Milton's. Okay. So we need a phone booth. Ah, Milton. What a dummy. Went and got yourself all covered in blood. And now there's gonna be a mysterious pistol in all of those bloody clothes. And it'll make perfect sense. You're the one that pointed the finger, and you did it to cover up your misdeed. The deed that you did because you wanted monies for your campaign. And your poor mother, nobody poisoned her, so she's gonna have to see it happen. Politics. Not even once. So I keep seeing this lit up sign for Dr. West and thinking that it might be a reference to something, but I'm not able to come up with what it was. why is it over there, too? That's somewhat more curiouser, isn't it? I wonder, you know, people feel these days like their car is a private place, you know? That guy sitting there back there rocking in the seat, if you felt the need to go and retreat someplace to have yourself a little panic attack, there's another one. Your car might not be a unreasonable place to do that. But that particular car didn't have any windows and didn't have a roof, so it doesn't seem like a particularly private place. I wonder if it was any less appealing a place to retreat to. Basement? No, that's upstairs. Oh. Why? I saw you. Yeah, you can dodge around if you want. What else we got? There we go. And bam. All evidence collected. And don't anyone mind all of the gunfire in the basement? Oh. Alright. Now we can move on. And it's off to Carpenter's house. This way? No. This way. Nobody out on the street even batted an eye. So we'll go and turn our little photo in to Carpenter, and the matter will be resolved. I think everyone's getting what they deserve out of this. I feel like the choices in that one were a little more cut and dry than they have been in the past. I mean, yeah, they offered you the, oh, Milton just reported what he thought he saw defense. But, I mean, we have that letter where he's basically accepting payment to do me dirty, so that's just a lie. Which is interesting, because I don't feel like it's usually that way. I feel like they're usually designed to be very gray. Hey, buddy.
I have proof that it was Milton Pierce that killed Johannes Vanderberg.
Show me what you've got.
The murder weapon is in his house, and a pile of bloody clothes. Here's a photograph.
I don't know how you managed to pull this off, Reed, but it's impressive work. We'll take it from here. Accusing a mayoral candidate of murder is an interesting challenge, but the Carpenter family has tackled worse.
All right, enjoy.
Bye.
Eerie feeling.
You've been doing a great job, Mr. Reed. I'm waiting for you at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
Well, if it isn't Johannes Vanderberg, thinking into my head from beyond the grave, and apparently waiting for me at the Devil's Reef Hotel. He just went from maybe not the King in Yellow after all to definitely the King in Yellow. Man, we haven't been back to the hotel in ages. It's a good thing Charles doesn't need to sleep. All right, Vandy. Are you in my room? Where else would you be?
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Not closely enough, I think. I mean, more than closely enough for my taste, but not enough to do you any good. And here he is. In the flesh.
How? How is this possible?
At last, Mr. Reed. I heard about your recent case. Let me congratulate you. You've truly outdone yourself this time. A question, if I may.
I've got a question. How on earth are you still alive?
What can I say? Perhaps next time you should make sure you finished the job.
It wasn't me, and you know it. All this. All I went through, and there was no murder to begin with.
The prosecution would beg to differ. They had all they needed. A victim, a method, and a culprit. The rest is just bells and whistles.
You set me up. You son of a...
I only set the scene.
I'll...
What? Kill me? As amusing as it would be to see you charged with my murder a second time, I'm afraid we have more pressing matters.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Mr. Reed. The prophecy. The seal. You have made yourself a part of something momentous. Now, to your latest case. Wonderful execution all round. And I mean that literally. The hanging has been scheduled for next week. Tell me, Mr. Reed, why did you do it? Why condemn a man of such high station for a crime he did not commit?
He came after me.
He falsely testified against me, and tried to blackmail me. Someone does that to me, there will be consequences.
And so you took matters into your own hands. Bravo. A conscious choice, with a violent end. But who am I to judge? Regardless, I shall call this experiment a success. In fact, you should consider it a taste of your ultimate trial.
Ultimate trial, eh?
I don't understand. What do you get from all this?
You are headed into the darkness, Mr. Reed. I'm giving you the experience you'll need to find your way through it.
No more riddles, Johannes. If you need something from me, talk.
I am, you're just not listening. You have a great destiny. Destiny beyond comprehension. To be more than a speck of cosmic dust. To make waves across the universe. To end things.
And what?
Everything. You've suffered in this city from the very beginning. From the moment you were born, in fact. Wanting to end it is only natural. But unlike those untold millions before you, you have the power to do so. You can turn mere prophecy into absolute truth.
You don't mean...
The seal of Kotiganar is in your hands. You possess the key to the gates, and all they hold within. You can close them, and cling to mankind's misery for a few more cruel centuries. Or you can open them and end it. And you will do the latter.
Yeah, why would I?
Why? Why would I destroy everything?
Because otherwise your life amounts to nothing. Do you know how many chosen few there have been over the centuries? Nameless hordes, sacrificed at the whim of invisible masters. Not unlike those who watered the poppies of Flanders with their blood.
But our sacrifices mattered. We won the war.
A war, with many yet to come. This is your kin's nature, your purpose. To suffer. You're monkeys in an open cage, unwilling to walk out. Only you can make a difference. You can end it all for good.
Interesting.
When you put it like that, I think I agree.
Splendid. The puppet is finally cutting his strings. Fear not. I'll be by your side all the way. There is an archaeologist in this city. He is very close to unraveling the secret of Katiganar. And you'll need his help to get inside. His name is Joseph Hill. Here's his address. Talk to him. Earn his favor.
Seriously. All that, and you don't even know how to find Katiganar?
If I knew that, would I be working with a private eye?
This is wrong, Johannes. All of it. And I still have no idea why I should even believe you.
The truth is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, you can accept it, or try to put the blindfold back on. It doesn't matter. Farewell, Charles. Whether we speak again or not, I will be watching. And don't lose the seal again, or all your effort in this city would go to waste.
Well, now I'm curious about something. What's in there? Oh, wow. I actually got goodies for going insane? Yeah, we don't need
No matter
to.
how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
We know, Charles. Do you think he's going to stay dead this time? What do we got here? Canning factory. Harriet Doe. Okay. Well, I wonder if Johannes still thinks it's cute to screw around with my head. I mean, probably, yes. Probably he thinks it's very funny. And now that we've wrapped up that case, I think it's time for me to make good on my promise to dig into some of these side quests. We are a little short on supplies at the moment, but we ought to be able to restock fairly quickly. Excuse me? Oh, there we go. And, oh, that's the useless room with the burning guy. So yeah, I think we need to do some side quests and raid some, infested areas. That's the word I was looking for. Don't worry about that gunfire. That was nothing. It's everything's fine. Do not disturb. I don't need any room service, thanks. King's robes. Have I usurped his throne? Let's check that out real quick. Think he's still there? Oh, he's still there. How interesting. Man of science? I kind of like that. King's robes? Well, yeah, I'd say it's fitting. Maybe we'll do the Man of Science later. Murder of Johannes has been solved. And they just executed him just like that. Okay, so yes. Side quests. Let's see what we got. Mystic Tomes. We only did 1 or 2 of those, I think. Letters from Oakmont. I don't know if we've chased any of that down. Haven't done any of those. Did a little bit of this. Found a couple of brain cylinders, is that right? I think we found a couple. Why isn't it marked? That's odd. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Yeah, that's the other guy that I found. Okay. All that glitters. Picked that up in the police station. Right. Yeah, let's go. We'll check this one out next. But we are all out of time for episode 30, so come back and see me again in episode 31 for Missing Persons. Talk to you soon.